Virtue's last reward.
You really just wanted to say that, didn't you?
What's this? I checked it out earlier. A business card holder? Yeah. They've got all these weird shapes. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint.
Why would I know this right now? Oh, wow.
What the heck is that?
Okay.
I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information.
I want this one down.
God. It's not open. Is it locked? I don't see it. Do you think it's supposed to stick something on it? Wink wink. What is this? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's facial recognition. Then put your hands on it. You're not in a salvage business. Don't be fibbing. Don't you know it's a computer from Space Odyssey? What are you doing, Dave? This is highly irregular. Don't you want a balloon? Don't you want a balloon, Georgie? There's something on a wall.
It's on a tablet.
Cheap brandy, huh?
Oh. We're just taking them all, huh?
Taking all the books. What's the thing on the wall?
It just looks like red paint.
Ah.
I can't really do anything about that, right? Oh, actually, let's me look at it.
Uh-oh.
Slingshot. I can't even try to put the slingshot in the hole.
Why not? Is it locked? Everything looks to be locked around here.
I don't have a thing for that, right?
Oh, this again?
Yep. That was globe. This thing. Oh, I can just pick this up?
Examine.
This piece of paper there? Oh. Well, that did everything we needed. I flipped the first one up and it's my brain said screw this, I'm out. Okay.
That makes sense.
I can't even try to open it.
More brandy, huh?
How can you be so cool? Please don't drink our clues, Tenmyoji.
What'd you get? Or memo? Oh.
I always keep trying to go there during the whole world map. Okay. Purple to yellow, blue to white, that sort of thing. What was the last one? Green to pink. Oh shit, we blocked entirely off pink. Wait, what? Green to pink.
Purple to yellow.
That blocks entirely off blue.
It blocks off blue. And blue goes to white.
Yeah, blue goes to white. So if I do this one, if I go all the way over there, I block off pink.
Now go through the middle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yay! Complete. Good job.
Good job to you.
Good job. You did it.
You did it.
Hooray! You did it. We did it.
Oh god, no.
We went to the door and we connected some colored dots. We did it. Meow. Muy bien. Very impressive.
And it's a moose head.
What the heck?
Or a deer. It looks like a moose. A pine deer. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael.
Okay.
Carol likes being on the left. And okay, so let's organize the rest of them to be like that first, and then we can figure out this. Which was easier to draw with a mouse? Please don't hate me for how horrible these are.
I like commission for free, just for the honor of doing commission.
Of what? My horrible mouse drawings?
I'll give you good exposure. Exposure.
Okay, there we go. We got these. Oh, what? I thought I flipped the page. Okay. Carol, like, oh, I probably should have drawn the. So we can tell who's. I don't know, does my note taking help?
Yeah, this helps.
Or am I just wasting all of our time?
We're just going and doodling.
Okay, so here we go. Carol likes being on the left, so that means Carol will be somewhere here or here. And I'm gonna just mark an X next to that, which will be her. Anne prefers to be near Bob, so that means Anne would have to be here. I'll make her a square, or here. And she will be that. Ellen would like to be above Anne. So if Anne prefers to be near Bob, then Ellen, let's make her a circle. Ellen would like to be here or here. if she's here, so that means she can't be there. Which means that this is on.
Yep, that's on. And Caroline is down there.
Okay, so Ellen likes to be above Anne. We got where Ellen likes to be one of those two.
Carol.
What? Who's
Carol is on the left.
Carol likes to be on the left. Oh, there's only one more. Okay, so that's Carol. Sophie likes to be on the very right. So let's make her a triangle.
Sophie needs to stop being so picky. What are you, a millennial?
Katie likes to be next to Michael.
Michael?
So this guy. I don't know what that is. Let's make a lollipop. There we go. Okay, so
Are you missing something?
I feel like we are. But
Yeah, there's 6, but there's 5. So who's the extra person?
is there even an extra person? Okay, so let's start by getting these in the
Lola.
Lola, who's Lola?
Lola's the extra person.
Oh. Let's get that in right order then. Carol. Michael needs to be all the way down here. We don't know who's in there. We have Quinn needs to be there. John and Ian. Where's John? Where's John? Okay, so there's Sophie, Katie, Ellen, and Lola. And I really should have wrote this down. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Sophie is a triangle, so that means she's over here or here. Katie likes to be next to Michael. So Katie can go here or here. Ellen likes to be above Anne. Ellen needs to be on the top then. Sophie needs to be on the right. Katie needs to be next to Michael. Okay, Sophie wants to be on the very right. Oh, that works.
Yeah, you got it.
Book 334.
Okay.
I know what a book is.
Do you, Court? Do you? Because your mind said screw this when you try to look at one.
Okay, so 3. Yeah, that's the number of books there are. What am I supposed to do with that?
What was it? There's 3,
3 through 4?
4?
But that's just the number of books there are.
Oh, okay.
What else can I do with that?
Can you look
Is
at
this thing on yet? Still starting out. The computer needs like a passcode or something.
Oh, I was thinking of tower itself.
I can't look at that for some reason.
Oh. Alright. Short speed.
I wonder if I can stab it in here. That worked.
Oh, that worked. Got a small key now.
I know where that goes. Whose face should it look at? None of our faces work. Gender mismatch. We need a girl? You totally want to do it. The balloon? Oh, a picture. It worked.
Oh, June. Don't you want to take your picture back?
Yeah, but the second you do, that might turn around.
All right.
Oh! It is going back to the room, but also that thing had a bullseye on it. There we go. And is there nothing else here? Oh, there is nothing else here.
There's a P though. So let's try to remember that. Oh, slingshot.
Don't be an idiot. Mine bullets.
Mine bullets.
Good shot. Now, if only I could look at it. Stop that! I need to be able to get to that thing. Okay, I guess it wasn't important then.
We'll never know.
I don't know what's going on then. I just destroyed a balloon.
Can't look at it.
Let's give this guy his head back. There you go, Mr. Random Guy. We took it.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so how do we get out of here?
What else you got?
I got the books, wine, and a charge tablet.
Put books inside the
Oh, something showed up on the screen. Pass. What? I don't have a 4-digit password. Put books inside where?
the glass case.
be? Well, that's helpful, game. I can't put them in.
Maybe switch to brandy? Like put them on the plates in the other order?
Oh, it worked. What?
What's it look like?
It looks like a U right now, but I don't think that's right. All I have is the book and the tablet. Wait, is there something different about 3? No. Historical Adventure Chapter 3. Literature Chapter 4. Philosophy Chapter 3. I still have an idea password. Keyboard isn't even working on that. Huh. Can't I drag things around now?
Did you open up that left thing?
I can't even touch that left thing here.
Oh, that's weird. What about the thing that's upper?
What?
Like above where the eye thing is?
I'm supposed to plug something in there, but I don't know what. I don't know, let's try interacting with it with the tablet. Nope. Not working.
What was inside the closet thing? Or the
A
deer?
deer and the notes for how to do the cards. Let's see if I can take the deer head. Oh, I can take it. Awesome. Let's put the deer on the wall. Help.
Ooh, you got it.
That's the first password. We need another one. How do we find the other one? That's the question. Oh, looks like this one's active now. What? How do I do this? Okay, apparently I'm supposed to make the pen of it? Okay, so this is rotate. And this is move. Okay. Let me go back for a second. I need to know what shape I'm making.
Parallelogram.
a parallelogram with this? Well, let's start by rotating this piece, I guess. Oh.
That'll be the bottom.
Maybe the
So flip
bottom?
it more. There. Yes. Flip the other one to be opposite. There you go.
Okay. This?
It'll be off to the side. Like to the right. Just move it to the right now.
That?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a square here. Let's put a square here. Okay, a triangle. Okay. This doesn't look right. Like at all.
That one will be the top right.
Ah! What the hell? I can't flip it that way.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea how to do this.
We in trouble. We in trouble. There you go. There's your doodle.
Oh god, this is actually worse than mine somehow. At least someone figured this out though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Complete.
There we go. IIOP.
What's that mean?
That's just a 4-digit password that's hard to guess. So there it is. Okay, moon stars. Wait, I still don't understand what the 3 book thing is. So I never figured out what to do with those.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we never figured that one out.
That was completely useless and only served to confuse me.
You found it. What's the secrets?
Can't check right now.
No!
Huh?
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
What was
Picture.
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it? Yeah, I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
it? I want to come with you.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Secret.
Things we already know.
I already know this stuff. We already know.
I already know what the hazmat suit does. You know what scotch does.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's where a root beer float is. Did you know what a root beer float was?
No, but now I'm enlightened.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Common knowledge is not secret.
Yeah, but there wouldn't be enough secrets to fill every room. Right?
I guess. You're gonna get killed, huh?
Probably. Yeah, there's no need for you to show us the store. Why? He's like, I'm going in here and you're not stopping me.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
Yeah, where are they?
You guess.
I guess they forgot something.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Huh?
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
Then I shall accompany you.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
What?
No need to show this. We know.
We have to show all the opening doors.
Oh my
They didn't
god.
do the opening doors this time. Oh, what? Why is there an arrow there? If we could just walk through whatever way. We're back.
So, you finally made it. I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond. Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites.
What?
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather
You might
odd
want to have
thing
an
to say.
inspection on your house every now and then. Termites get it. Might start eating your foundation. I mean, your walls.
I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound? They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space.
What?
So, are they following some sort of plan as they build?
So
Are there
profound.
termite
Teach us
blueprints
more.
detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds. Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate
God,
goal.
you're a philosopher now. I thought you were gonna tell us something important.
You
So
might
no-
say we don't understand.
So a little bit
what
less
we're building.
pseudoscience and more philosophy.
Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
You mean death and destruction? Humans are very good at destroying things.
Yeah.
And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have
Bring
you
your own
already?
bombs.
Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1. Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
I bet we have to write this down, huh?
I'm taking a picture of it just in case. There we go. Great.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately. I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
I like how they make the H more clear now. Oh, we apparently put the books back. Oh wait, maybe that was what we were supposed to do with the books.
That's what we were supposed to do.
Okay, it makes the H more clear. We figured it out without one of the hints.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has...
Okay.
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
In the AB rooms.
Yep.
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose Ally this round. That's it. True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
You know what will back it up? Both of us just staying out here.
10, 9, 0.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose Ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick. Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose Ally, we both gain points.
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose Betray.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You know, why doesn't everyone just default? It would make this so much easier. There is no penalty for not voting. Everyone just watch each other.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone enter the room after turning it on.
Yeah,
As long as
restrain
everyone-
Dio.
As long as everyone scans their cards, you all ally.
If Dio goes into a room, we waterboard him.
Yeah.
Waterboarding is the true way to solve all of life's problems.
I can guarantee it. I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've got to trust us!
Why do you guys keep saying you'll
2
trust each other
minutes
and then heading into the
remain
room? It's like,
until
if you're not planning on voting
Amberdex
Betray,
game
there is
polling
no
closes.
reason to go in the room at all.
Yeah.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose Ally! You promised!
This game has an obvious loophole that everyone's just ignoring.
Check the flow. 'Cause, I mean, this doesn't branch, does it?
Oh, now it branches.
It does branch.
It has magically
It
multiplied.
got longer.
It got longer.
Wait, so these can get longer?
Oh my god. It got longer.
So we don't know the true extent of these things.
I'm guessing, I would say it's because we had something that we should have to make it keep going, but there's still stuff beyond this one where we got stuck. So it can get longer for seemingly no reason.
Oh my god. We don't know how long this game actually is.
So there's 2 things here.
What the heck?
So what are we doing?
Ally! For now.
Allie!
For now, until we decide to go Betray. Just to
1
see what
minute
happens.
remains until Amberdex game polling closes.
I can believe they were telling the truth. Don't betray them.
Please!
Betrayal is a safe bet here,
Gotta
but
trust us!
you can earn their trust by picking Ally.
You've gotta choose Ally! You promised!
Right?
Yeah.
10 seconds remain. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait until the last second again.
Round 3. Results. Thank you for your Amberdex game. Results from round. Please direct.
Okay, Allied. They betrayed us. Why?
Why would they do that?
There is literally no reason. 3 people have 11 now.
What was the point in
Points
betraying
have been
us?
assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Sons of it.
Wait, what if they saw that thing in there about 0? We didn't mention it.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Quark had
Why'd
nothing
you
to do
betray
with
us a
this.
second time, old man?
I
Come
made
on.
the vote.
Grandpa.
I I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points. Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave. Look, see Clover over there?
Clover's opening the door for them.
Oh my god, Clover, come on. What the hell,
no.
guys?
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
It doesn't matter if they have it. All that matters is
God damn it!
we're the person who opens the door, right?
Yeah.
As long as they don't open it, everyone has time.
Clover, are you really going to leave? Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? Kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me. You say so. I have to
my
get out of
God.
here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
The number it will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma. It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
Oh, so this is one of the character endings.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Character endings are meant to give you extreme insight into a character.
On how he keeps betraying us?
See you.
Goodbye.
He never freaking picks Ally, ever.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Oh, okay.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
Right?
Oh, boy.
Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I guess we need to read it. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if you didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. Guess it was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. Where he found me, when he found me, I was really small, and I was worried that he was worried I wouldn't make it. Ugh. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back and didn't even get scratched. What the heck?
What the heck? Junpei, come on.
Oh, spoilers.
Well, it's obvious. It said Akane in the picture.
Yeah. I started walking when I was 2. When he wasn't looking, I found down the stairs. You are a great father.
Oh my god, Junpei, come on.
You're supposed to have like a little fence thing for that.
Okay, we're finding out exactly what kind of person Junpei is.
I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better.
Okay.
Okay.
Did he take you to the doctor or do anything about it?
You could say I'm pretty lucky.
Sure.
Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid.
Thank God.
By the time I was 6, I started helping Grandpa out with his work.
What work?
His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
That sounds extremely dangerous. Why are you bringing a 6-year-old into abandoned buildings? Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, and finding good stuff in them was hard. You have to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he explained to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually though, I just wanted to finish work up so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know I'd been adopted till I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me.
Okay, not even Junpei tells you what.
I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find someone who would take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing someone live with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa tried to get someone else to take me. Does that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everyone about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, must be hard not having a mother. It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. You took a kid to a bar. Model parenting, Junpei.
Junpei.
During the day, of course. Because that makes it better. I went there sometimes to drink scotch. But I never gone there before. Okay. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. You thought he was gonna make you slave labor. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up, sat me down on the stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It looked to me like it took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. but there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He had already turned around and moved off, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real. I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother, but never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good. Until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning and some old drunk guy yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got mad and yelled, "I don't care." Then he got mad. I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset, and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. So in other words, I think one way. I get proved that it's not that way. I go back to thinking the exact same thing. No change. Character progression.
Character regression.
After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. Well, he's probably mad you brought back a bunch of useless junk because he spent all that time teaching you how to find things that aren't useless so you can survive.
Okay, my question is, how did he write all this on a piece of paper? This is like a full-on essay.
This is in 2 pieces of paper.
And this is a boy that did not want to read a book at all.
No, Sigma was the one who didn't want to read a book.
Oh.
He was the one who understood the philosophy stuff. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop, so I just sat there staring out at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night. He never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first, I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked. I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled. He opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he collapsed. Little kid lets old man just stay in the rain all night.
Well, he's learned well. He learned well how to do the same to Junpei.
That was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening, if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever. His temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed my luck on to Grandpa, some of my luck, because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that if he was probably going to die sooner than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone. But maybe he'd been a little too strict. All the things I worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide, and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Clicking does nothing now? So I guess we just listen to music. Oh, there is end credits.
I thought it froze. I thought it froze for a second.
It had music playing, so it definitely didn't freeze.
Bum 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 bum.
So what did you think of that one?
It was pretty good.
Clover's just like, I'm not doing that. I'm not opening the number 9 door. I'm not doing anything.
Clover's doing it.
You can't prove I'm doing anything.
Clover wanted out of Clover jail.
Clover wanted out of Clover jail so badly. So should we just turn off or see if there's something after these credits?
Gotta go past them. Gotta press like escape, enter, or something.
We already saw that in the last few games. There is literally nothing I can do to get past these.
Right, cool. What about Z, V, or X?
Nothing.
Escape?
Nope. Keeps getting annoyed.
Come on, man.
Oh, looks like it's almost done. Temioji end. Oh, in Root Beer Veritas? Achievement unlocked?
So why is his name different?
What do you mean?
Why is it not Junpei?
It is Junpei.
Why is his name Tenyomuji?
That's his last name.
Oh.
He's just doing that so that way they can't recognize him in 2 seconds. Right? Okay. And look, all we got is face.
Time to say betray.
Oh, we're gonna do that in the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Please! You've got, you
10, 9, 8,
Can't exactly stop
7,
Clover.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what happens.
Clover will be the other one to get out.
Clover will be like,
Round
I'm
three
leaving you all.
of
Goodbye.
The Ambidex game has been completed. Results with thank you, Ambidex game. Results from round. Please direct.
They would have betrayed us regardless.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please
Clever
check
stuff,
your
Lauren.
bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote. Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
Oh no! I like how everyone with whoever gets 9 BP is immediately leaving.
The number 9 door.
They don't even wait around.
Fuck, she opened it.
They don't even wait 2 seconds.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
I'm going to call the others. I'll get justice for Alice.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let
Time
you
for
walk
me
out
to
of
go.
here.
Smiles.
He left at Clover's fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
He's attacking everybody.
Goodbye.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Game over.
Basically the same. Same in the last segment.
Yep, Clover just opens the door. We just stuck it to Tenmyoji for betraying us. He gets to stay with us too. Okay.
Alright, well, thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Hope you have yourself a good day. Signing off.